Orbital VSAT online. Hostiles have destroyed your equipment. Confirmed. Orbital VSAT online. Kill confirmed.
Hello my friends, this is Shrek the One-Eyed Gamer, and the little clip you seen just at the start there, just for before I introduce myself, is actually from this gameplay. It was a pretty sweet little clip. Rowan, who was running with in the game, actually flung a C4, and I actually managed to shoot it before he detonated it, and I grabbed the kill, which is pretty sweet because you've seen in the first piece was of his view of it when he flung the C4, and there was it kind of paused after I got the kill. It just came up assist. He was just kind of like, huh. Why didn't I get the kill? So I thought it was pretty sweet, and I thought I would share that with you. So today, my friends, beating the bad connection. Now, I've been meaning to do this commentary for quite a while, to give out some tips and stuff on how to do well on a shitty connection. Because as we all know, there are bad connection problems, of course, within the world of Black Ops 2. I despise talking about it. I hate talking about it. I hate people complaining about it. It just deal with it, and these are sort of things that I do to deal with the situation and to overcome it and to maintain the beastly presence in a bad connection environment. So the first thing I do, because I'm usually asked, how do I do so well in a bad connection? So my main thing I do, I don't think about it. I try not to think about being on a bad connection. It's just one of those things you have to deal with. You know, I've been playing on a bad connection for a long time. I've always been in like American lobbies and stuff, and you know, it's just something you have to deal with. So if you constantly think about how bad the connection is, then you know it's going to get into your head. You're going to keep thinking about it, and you're going to keep complaining about it and raging about it, and you're just going to get pissed off and angry, and you won't actually take the time to try to win, to get the kills. You're just going to back out, you'll rage quit, you just won't play the game, and you won't want to play on a bad connection with, you know, it's an unfortunate thing, because if you don't want to play in a bad connection, then there's a lot of people that you probably won't be able to play with. Like, I love playing with everyone that I play with from the States and stuff. I love playing along with those guys. We usually have a great time and stuff. And you know, it's just something I've dealt with, and usually, because if I'm on a bad connection, usually when I'm playing, the people that I'm playing with are usually fucking awesome, so it makes things a lot easier if you're on a bad connection with good people. It makes everything a lot easier. But there are a few things that I do to increase my chances of getting kills and maintaining, you know, staying alive and not dying and stuff. And you know, it basically comes down to your class setup and your gun choice. That's it. So the best class choice, there are a couple of guns that I would highly recommend to use in a bad connection, and they're both SMGs. You know, the assault rifles are very good in a bad connection. I will use assault rifles usually when I play domination, because I can hang back and I don't have to be as aggressive as I usually play when doing like kill confirmed. So for like domination, I would recommend an assault rifle. The A94. The M27, of course, the Type 25 are probably the best guns for a bad connection in the assault rifle class. Anyway, I would probably say Type 25 is the best, just because it's got the highest rate of fire, I believe. You know, the M8 and stuff are very powerful guns, but you have to be extremely accurate, and on a bad connection you can't always be super accurate. You do have to just kind of spray and pray quite a lot of the time. That's why I always recommend go with an SMG. And the two best SMGs, firstly, for bad connection, are the MP7 and the Scorpion, in my mind anyway. The MSMC is very good for bad connection because it's a powerful gun, it's got a lot of damage, but the rate of fire isn't as good. And the key thing that I do when I'm playing on a bad connection is hip fire. Hip fire is a must, and without question, in the world of bad connections, you've got to hip fire. I try and hip fire about 50% of the time when I'm playing on a bad connection, especially kill confirmed, when you're up in their faces and all this kind of stuff. So I like to run MP7 or the Scorpion. Now Scorpion, very, very good for hip firing. It's very accurate with hip firing, so I always obviously recommend using the laser sight, of course. So I'll run through kind of the best kind of class setup. So I'm going to go with MP7, because MP7 is very good rate of fire. Very fast, very powerful gun as well. The reload time is extremely fast without fast mags, so you don't have to worry about putting fast mags on every class. Like, I don't have fast mags on in this game, so we're running with the quick draw and laser sight. So obviously, just for speed, your obviously laser sight improves obviously your hip fire accuracy, which is obviously essential, and quick draw. You know, the best thing to do is hip fire and then snap up. even if they die, just snap up enemy and shoot them a couple of times, because you never know. You have to keep firing until they're dead. That's because a lot of people will. It's the same with core. Imagine a bad connection, right? If you're playing hardcore, imagine when you're on a bad connection. Just imagine you're playing core. Think of it that way. It takes longer to kill people. Just think of it that like hardcore and a bad connection is just regular core in my mind. That's the best way to think about it. So running your laser sight is essential, of course. Essential. Laser sight and quick draw. Another good thing, obviously, put long barrel on. Long barrel FMG are a very good combination as well for bad connection. Just it increases your damage. You can shoot people through walls, so you can kind of pre-fire a little bit. But I wouldn't always recommend pre-firing, because if you pre-fire a lot without a silencer, then the guys will probably hear you pre-firing. Because if you misjudge your pre-fire and you pre-fire too early, the guys are going to hear you and they're just going to stop and wait for you to appear, and then they'll probably take you out. So it then goes into kind of their favor. So, but obviously the best way to pre-fire, you need to run a silencer. But running a silencer on a bad connection is a bad idea, because it also depletes your damage quite a lot, and you will lose a lot of gunfights if you're running a silencer. So I wouldn't go for that. So instead of pre-firing a lot, just hip fire a lot more, and you will win more gunfights. And just try and be persistent. Don't back out, don't rage quit, don't complain, just forget about it, move on. And obviously dexterity is another great thing you have to use. Dexterity engineer, hardwired, and hardline. That's my class setup for this. So I hope you enjoyed the video, my friends. Let me know your thoughts on it, and I'll see you all later.